It's Raj&PABLO. We are celebrating 25 years of Jeeta, Wohi, Sikandar at MAMI, and there's two legends that have joined us. She's known as the Bread Lady. Her name is Kiran. And the musical maestro, one half of the duo, joins us, Mr. Lalit. Thank you so much for joining us.
Firstly, how was it for you today, the experience, Kiran?
Doing Joe Jeeta was an absolute wonderful experience, which of course changed our lives in many, many ways. Today, as you say, I'm known as a bread lady. But it's still such a splendid movie, such a nostalgic experience. The song itself, Ma Pehla Nasha, where the bread lady comes, and today also when I step out, they say, "Oh, you're the bread one, you're the bread lady." I'm still recognized, and we would definitely we miss Mansoor Khan today a lot as a director, yes. And we are, as you must have seen it in the whole event, everyone is just behind him to come back.
That's
To
very
come
true.
back. But I don't know why he's not doing it. He's over there listening. Mansoor, you please come back.
And sir, it was when you were youngsters, you know, how did you, well, you were young, well, no,
Everybody was at one point.
no, with this film, the music, in the sense, were you nervous? Were you scared that it's going to be this film for youth, for young? You're young as well. You didn't know much about music in the sense of like technicalities. Why this film for you?
What could be better than this? I mean, this was a Nasir Hussain production film, and you're speaking about how scared was we and what was the feeling at that time. साहब फटी पड़ी थी हमारी. It was such a difficult task at the age that we were in. We had a very it was a mixed feeling. We were young and reckless, and yet we had a banner like Nasir Hussain's banner and a film after QSQT, which was a favorite music of mine, and then to give music for this film, can you understand the responsibility of it? It was mind blowing for us, and both of us really wanted to do our very best in this film. And also the time was in favor for us. Mansoor bhai gave a lot of time. He took us to his farmhouse, and we were making music very leisurely. There was no pressure. He was not pressuring us that, okay, today the song has to be delivered. We were taking our time. We were enjoying. We were getting to know each other. And Mansoor Khan sahab plays different instruments himself. And in terms of a musical director, I would rate him as the best musical director the industry has had, because he plays music, he understands music, and he knows the flow of music and everything. In fact, many of the pieces that we have done, created the music, Mansoor bhai has changed the notes and added different notes. So a musical director of that level, and there's no wonder the music came out to be like the way it did in Jojita.
Till today.
Till today.
Till today.
Till today. Well,
Yes.
that's what I was going to say. When you were making the music and the movie, did you have a feeling that this was going to live on?
At that point, we were just hoping to sail away in this and hope for the best, because you can't predict the future. We all had given our best. Mansoor had done his very best and had really worked very hard, and had done a lot many things to put everything together. It was a subject very difficult for its time, and in fact, many of the directors got together, putting their heads together to see how this could be done properly also. And no wonder it came out the way it did at the as somebody said that this film was much ahead of its time, and I still feel this film has inspired many sporting films that have happened in recent times.
Even today. There's not a movie like Jo Jeeta Wohi Sikandar to be repeated, and we don't get to see such fantastic movies made now and these recent times.
The other thing is that you've mentioned the music is phenomenal and it stays with you. You were privileged enough to hear the background music, first of all.
Yes, I was privileged to hear the background music since Jatin Bhai and Ranjit Barot, who was my Raki brother, and I was privileged to hear it at his place and at 12 at night. And I called Mansoor 2 in the night, and I called him and I took the liberty to wake him up. And it was like I said, I've heard this background music, I've just heard it. It's going to be amazing, it's going to be fantastic. And we all were sure of it.
Well,
it would go down well.
that's exactly what's happened. Can we just say thank you very much for
Thank you
talking
so
to us?
much. It's our
Thank
pleasure.
you.